Hey, what's up guys, Andy here, and today we are reviewing over Dr. Stone, episode 5, titled Stone World, The Beginning. Now, this one was kind of a slower episode. It was still good, but not a lot happened. We got a lot of recap of Senku's early days, hensing the name. And we got some clarification on whether Senku is dead or not. So, I don't know exactly where they're going to go, but someone said in the comments on Crunchyroll that this is the end of the prologue. So, I assume everything up until this point was just kind of the pre-story. So, it might get a lot better, it might get a lot worse, I don't know where it's gonna go. I assume it's gonna get better. I mean, it's been good up to this point, but, Tsukasa's crazy as fuck. But yeah, with that being said though guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if y'all do enjoy this video, and let's just jump right into this review, because there honestly isn't a lot for us to talk about today.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
We start off with a recap from last episode where Tsukasa pretty much gave Senku the choice and then broke his cervical. We jump into our intro and title card here. Stone World, The Beginning. I love their intro and title card system. It's so beautiful. I love it. But we move into the actual story here, and he looks at Taiju and he says, you know, I suggest that as you all are his friends, y'all give him a proper farewell, pretty much bury him. And, you know, Taiju's trying to keep his cool right now because the whole plan was, you know, Senku knew what was going to happen. So he has Taiju throw up a huge boulder to distract, and Yuzuriha throws the pot of gunpowder at him, and when the rock hits, it like ignites it. So it doesn't kill him or anything. It burns him a little bit, just a little bit, not enough to kill him, but enough to slow him down a little bit. And then they run, they flee, and they grab Senku's body. And he goes, "It doesn't matter if you flee. I shattered his cervical nerve for sure." There's a problem with that, though, which we'll get into in just a moment, because we cut into a little bit of recap from when they were in high school. They're taking this psych test, and the question is, if you could only save you, your friend, or your lover, who would it be? And, you know, everybody's thinking about it, and, you know, Senku says, I'd look for a fundamental rule that lets us all be saved. And that's when we find out the little bit of, fun in this episode, because they're sitting there thinking, they're like, he had to have had a reason, and she goes, I think Senku was deliberately trying to get him to attack his neck, and they flip him over, and they look at his neck, and he's got some purification rock on his neck, or, petrification rock on his neck, and they remember that, like, when it breaks, you know, there's a small portion of that can repair, like, broken bones and stuff, and, well, I guess in this case, broken nerves. I don't exactly know the logic behind it, but it fixes stuff, okay? But yeah, we move past that, and before we even know if Senku's alive, which I assume he is, but we cut straight into a flashback of Senku's first days of him waking up, and, you know, how he kind of coped with everything, and he sees these monkeys who are looking at him scared shitless, and they all have dialogue and stuff. It's funny, but, you know, he's the first shiny monkey on the planet, and he's, like, trying to start a fire, and he's like, I can't do it like, you know, Taiju would be able to. And they just keep going through these things like Shiny Monkey has acquired stone tools. Shiny Monkey has acquired rope. He then used the rope and the tools to ignite a fire. And it was just really funny because the whole time the monkeys were like, this monkey's a moron. This monkey's a moron. But he got the last laugh at the end because, you know, he had food, clothes, and shelter, which made him a human. And that's the end of the episode. So I don't know where this series is going to go, to be honest, because if Senku lives, Tsukasa's still after him. If Tsukasa's still after him, then there's still a lot of danger to be had. So I don't know if that's going to be the drama going forward. We also never got to see anything this episode about the girl in the blue who we seen in the intro and last episode. So I don't know what happened there. She just was like, nope, too risky. I'm not going to meet up with whoever the fuck set that fire. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. I know this was a slow one. My throat's a little bit hurting today, so I tried to keep it simple and easy, but yeah, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if y'all do enjoy the video, or just want to help the channel out in general, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair.